welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Kiki.
And I'm Matt.
And the last couple of days, we've been listening to the story, The Boy Who Cried Wolf, right? And it's about a boy who has helped a shepherd herd his sheep up the hill to eat grass every single day.
Right, and as you might expect, that gets boring because you're just sitting on a field of grass watching sheep, and there's no entertainment like cell phones at this time or nothing to keep you busy. So the boy, because he is so bored, decides to play a trick. Okay, so what he does is he cries out, "Wolf, wolf!" And then all of the villagers come to the top of the hill to try to help him to drive the wolf away. But when they arrive at the top of the hill, they find that there is no wolf there, and the boy is laughing at them. Yes, just like that, ha ha ha. And then after that, they tell him, don't cry wolf when there is no wolf. But what does he do?
He does it a second time.
Right, so the boy decides to play the trick one more time, and he again cries, wolf, wolf. The villagers come again to help him. They see him laughing again, and they tell him once more, don't cry wolf when there is no wolf.
So, what's going to happen next? It's part 3 today. Is he going to do it again?
Trick them one more time, that naughty boy. Well, we're going to find out after this.
Then one evening, the boy saw a real wolf. It was getting close to the sheep. So, in a loud and scared voice, the boy cried,
"Wolf! Wolf!"
The villagers heard him. They said,
He can't fool us again.
They didn't run to help, and the wolf attacked and killed the sheep. Later, the shepherd went to check on the boy.
Hello everyone, we are looking at part 3, the final part of our story, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. So let's find out what happens to this boy who's been playing tricks on the villagers.
Then, one evening, the boy saw a real wolf.
Oh, what's he gonna do?
Well, let's see. Okay, first, our word here is evening, and it is a noun, and it's basically the time at the end of the day, usually starting around 6 p.m. to bedtime. Okay, so it's kind of like the night time, the end of the day. So he's been up in the hill with the sheep for probably an afternoon or even a whole day. And when it's getting a little darker, like in the evening, that's when the wolf came out.
Right. I find a lot of people in Taiwan get a bit confused about the difference between evening and night. So in English, when we say evening, like you said, we mean, after the afternoon.
Right.
But before, like, late at night. So there's no set time. People often ask, like, well, so what time? It's just from the end of the day, the time when you eat your dinner,
right,
until around when you're getting ready to go to bed. And then after the time you go to bed is probably night.
Right.
So.
And maybe an evening could mean different between like you and me.
Right, yeah.
Or maybe my evening could be different today and tomorrow.
That's right. Depends.
Maybe today my evening is from 6 to 8 because I went to bed at 8. And then tomorrow my evening might be from 6 to 10. And then everything after would be night.
That's right. Okay, so we have another word in there which is real, because the boy saw a real wolf. So real means not fake, not imagined. So unlike the last time when he called out wolf, he was calling out wolf and claiming that there was a wolf there, but there was no wolf because there was no real wolf. In this case, there is a real wolf, means there's an actual wolf there. He's not just thinking it, he's not making it up. There's a wolf there, so there's real danger as well.
Yeah. So I'm real, you're real too. Yeah.
Thanks for checking.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Okay, let's continue. It was getting close to the sheep. So the wolf was getting close to the sheep.
No.
So in a loud and scared voice, the boy cried, "Wolf! Wolf!"
Ooh. And this time, the way he cried wolf is probably going to sound a little different, right?
Scared voice this time, so you can probably hear that he's scared in his voice.
Yeah, okay, so what happens? Do the villagers come back? Well, the villagers heard him. They said, "He can't fool us again." Oh no, so they don't believe him. They think that the little boy is crying wolf, playing a trick on them again. So they said that he can't fool us again. So he can't trick us again. When you are fooling someone or to fool someone, it is basically to make joke of someone or to think that somebody isn't smart enough to know something. Okay, so you're kind of treating somebody to be silly, they wouldn't know the difference. You're trying to trick them or to lie to them. And in this case, the villagers think, he thinks that we're dumb. He thinks that we're going to believe him for a third time. But that's not true, right? Because this time there was a real wolf.
But they didn't run to help. And the wolf attacked and killed the sheep.
Oh no.
Later, the shepherd went to check on the boy.
So nobody came to his rescue. Nobody came. The villagers, they didn't believe him. So they couldn't come and help him drive the wolf away.
So the wolf attacked the sheep. So to attack is to use violence and force to try to hurt or to try to defeat or try to have a win over something else. So in this case, of course, the wolf is trying to hurt the sheep, probably because it wants to eat the sheep. So it's trying to attack the sheep using its teeth and its claws, and it's going to try to hurt them.
Right. And that's what predators usually do, right? They will attack their prey. And in this case, of course, we know the wolf is hungry and he's attacking the sheep. So ultimately, the wolf kills the sheep. So to kill is basically to end the life of a living thing. So of course we know that the wolf has attacked the sheep. The sheep is probably really hurt, bleeding a lot, and of course eventually the sheep died and he is killed by the wolf.
So the shepherd has gone to check on the boy, but I wonder what he's going to say when he discovers what has happened. We're going to find out after the break.
The boy was crying. He lost the sheep because nobody came to help him. The shepherd explained,
Nobody believes a liar even when he is telling the truth.
Okay, so the wolf came and attacked the sheep and killed the sheep.
That's right, so the sheep have died. Let's see what the boy does. The boy was crying. Not crying wolf, but actually crying tears. He lost the sheep because nobody came to help him.
No, because nobody believed him. He played the trick on the villagers twice. And they said he can't fool us again. So there was no way the villagers were going to come and help him one last time because they didn't want to be tricked again.
Now he has lost these sheep and the wolf has killed them and probably eaten them.
So let's continue and see what the shepherd, what he says, because it's his sheep. The shepherd explained, nobody believes a liar even when he is telling the truth. Okay. So obviously the shepherd came to see the boy. I assume there was a lot of noise going on when the wolf was eating and attacking the sheep. So that's probably why the shepherd came. And he explained to the boy why nobody came to his rescue or nobody came to drive the wolf away. So when you are explaining something, it is usually a situation where you are trying to describe to people or to help people make sense of a situation by providing even more information. Okay, so in this case, he is explaining or he is telling the boy why nobody came because you lied or you played tricks and nobody believes a liar.
Right. So a liar is a word that means a person who tells lies, who often tells lies, or who lies a lot. And by lie, I mean to not tell the truth. So if you call someone a liar, it means that you think that they are someone who doesn't tell the truth. So once someone is known as a liar, if other people think of that person as a liar, as someone who often tells lies, then nobody's going to believe that person.
Yeah. So this story of the boy who cried wolf is actually a phrase that we use very often in English when we're talking to people and we say, don't cry wolf, you know. So this is a very famous story, very well known, and a very good lesson.
Right, so that phrase that the villagers said, don't cry wolf when there's no wolf. So that's been shortened to what we say today, which is just don't cry wolf. So this is a lesson to be learned from this story, is that you shouldn't lie to people, because if you lie, people won't believe you when you're telling the truth. Okay, so I hope you've learned something useful from this story and learned some English as well. But we'll see you guys next time. And that's all for today. Bye.
Then one evening, the boy saw a real wolf. It was getting close to the sheep. So, in a loud and scared voice, the boy cried,
Wolf! Wolf!
The villagers heard him. They said,
He can't fool us again.
They didn't run to help, and the wolf attacked and killed the sheep. Later, the shepherd went to check on the boy. The boy was crying. He lost the sheep because nobody came to help him. The shepherd explained,
Nobody believes a liar even when he is telling the truth.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 evening 名词，傍晚、晚上。We usually go for a walk in the park in the evening. 我们通常在晚上去公园散步。下一个单字 real 形容词，真正的、真实的。Are aliens real? 外星人真实存在吗？下一个单字 kill 动词，杀死。The accident killed 2 people. 这次事故造成2人死亡。最后一个单字 explain 动词，解释、说明。Can you explain how this machine works? 你能解释一下这台机器是怎么运作的吗？接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 in a and 加形容词加上 voice， 以什么样的声音？注意这里的介系词的用法必须要使用 in。我们常用 loud 响亮的 ，scared 害怕的 ，soft 柔和的 ，small 小的 ，low 低声的等形容词来修饰 voice 这个声音。我们来看看这个例句 ：The students talked in a low voice。学生们低声谈话。下一个文法 tell the truth 说实话，这是一个固定用法。tell 的三态是 tell, told, told。truth 指的是实情真相。我们来看看这个例句 Helen finally told the truth about what happened that night. Helen 终于说出那晚事情的真相。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Here's how to play. The host will be holding 3 cards. Each card will have 2 sentences containing a secret vocabulary word or phrase that has been replaced by the word bear. The host will read the sentences out loud for the contestants to guess. Whoever guesses first gets a point. The person with the most points wins. And you can play along too.
Hi guys, I'm Steven.
I'm Winnie.
I'm Carolyn.
Are you guys ready to play?
Oh, so ready.
Okay.
All right, this first one's an adjective. One word. The first one. The bear wait time for the ride is 40 minutes. Number 2. My bear order at the coffee shop is always a latte.
Minimum.
That's what I originally thought.
Maximum.
The bear wait time for the ride is 40 minutes.
Average.
My bear order at the coffee shop is always a latte.
Regular.
Usual.
Yes! Carolyn got it. It's usual.
I was so cocky.
first-
Do I have to wait for you to read them completely if you read it the second time?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Just
number
trying to
1.
cheat.
The usual wait time for the ride is 40 minutes. Number 2, my usual order at the coffee shop is always a latte. Okay, so the Carolyn point 1. Now, second one is a noun, one word. The first one, the burger meal set comes with a small bear. Number 2, this fast food chain is known for its crispy bear.
Fries.
There you go. Good job.
I love fries,
I know,
so.
me too. All right, so the first one was the burger meal set comes with a small fries. And then number 2, this fast food chain is known for its crispy fries. Now this is such a nail-biting moment because we don't know who's gonna win. This is a phrase, 2 words. Number 1, the ink is faded and hard to bear. Number 2, without his glasses, Ken can't bear what's written on the sign.
See
Make
whatever.
Oh my God, Carolyn. I thought that was gonna be really difficult. Apparently it was for you because you got the point. Number 1, the ink is faded and hard to make out. And without his glasses, Ken can't make out what's written on the sign.
This is the previous crown that I wore.
Da, 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 the queen of Guess the Bear.
Well earned, well earned.